Organization levels are good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retreat?
Along.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
He'd obviously fallen over in his stupor, not only pissed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business, then. You see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine. A lawyer is an honest employment, so is mine. Like me too, he acts in a double capacity, both
He's
against
seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
Since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black
I
Moore
already
has sent
have.
word her trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A
thousand
lazy
pardons.
dog. When I
My
took him the time
apologies.
before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book you. For Tom Gag, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation, so I can get more by her staying in England.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lofty here than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, leave her 12 months longer. I love to let women skate. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table. 'Tis woman that seduces all mankind, like her we first were taught our evening arts. Her very eyes can cheat when most she's gone. She tricks us of our money with her hearts. 'Tis woman that seduces all mankind, like her we first were taught our evening arts. Her very eyes can cheat when most she's gone. She tricks us of our money with our hearts. We roam for pride and practice every law to bribe. Some long life's law are won by time, and here
I've got a bit stage fright.
A little Dutch courage ought to bloom in your cheek.
We round for pride and practice every soil to bribe a charge. Are won by time and
Joe's really burning horns tonight. He's a marvel. I make haste and you get, boy, and let my friends know what I intend. Well, I love to make them easy one way or other.
Hazel. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Come, please! Over there! That man there! Seize him! The man was killed in the upper balcony, but I've done no wrong. I swear it. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
Did they find the killer?
Please! Patience, please!
Let us through! Peace, friends! There is no danger! What are those?
There's a killer about! I'm staying where it's safe!
Order! We must move! Order! Imbecile! Where are you going?
I need to get out. It's too close in here. I must get from there.
Searching on here. Who's searching down there? Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.